Extra, we back with another entry. Today's entry pertains to the port workers going on strike. I went through a similar situation myself when I was working at UPS, and United Parcel Services went on strike. This what happened to us. We went from making like 17 or 18 an hour to like 21 an hour. This a part-time job now. Since we got a raise, they got back at us by decreasing our hours. You know, we had a little group meeting. Every day we have a group meeting before we start our shift. Since we got the raise, the group meeting started to begin like this. Who wants the day off? So when you got seniority, you don't even got to raise your hand because you automatically entitled to working your shift and getting your time. That's how they worked at UPS. Everybody else, if I started after you, guess what? I got to take my take my behind on back to the house. That's wasted gas money. Another thing I wanted to say about this, since the ports are automated, they don't need physical people. They don't need like physical labor from humans. It's all machines doing the work. I seen Slim Thug, shout out to the boss, H-Town. I seen Slim Thug post a video where a man says, look, I work at this dock. Business is going as usual, but there's no people down there. And you can see all the containers lined up perfectly. There was no humans out there. I said all that to say this. Derek Grace, shout out to that brother. Y'all know Derek Grace. He the one who had his babies loading up the weapons with the blindfolds and all that. Yeah, shout out to Derek Grace. He told us a long time ago that AI was taking over. You seen it in the grocery store with the self-checkout machines and all of that stuff. Yeah, that was only the beginning. I didn't get it back then. The game is to try to find you a business sector that AI and technology can't replace. People gonna have to start humbling themselves. Like, you might have to be a housekeeper now. You don't see a robot walking around picking up booty hairs and stuff like that. You don't see all that. You probably won't see it for some time, so you're gonna have to do that. A lot of people getting into the CDL thing. You don't see a lot of vehicles driving themselves out there. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the thing is going on between the union and the USMX. They haven't met face to face in some time to negotiate the pay. It doesn't matter if they negotiate the pay because inflation is so out of control. Whatever you get paid, you're gonna give it right back to the system anyway. This world is crazy, I know. A lot of people were saying, well, you make $21 an hour, that's pretty good. You getting paid every week, that's good. That's only good if you can keep your expenses way lower than your income. That's personal finance 101, baby. Keep your expenses way lower than your income. That's how I had all the gold and stuff. That's how I had the diamond watches and stuff like that. But, you know, life started lifing. You gonna have to sell all that too. You're gonna have to be real sharp to survive out here. Baby mamas might start pursuing the baby daddies now. Coming back. Hey, I was wrong. It's a lot of things finna start happening. People gonna have to cut out them expenses. You're gonna have to trim them. Ain't no more spending that money, that loose change on gas. Ain't no more getting an extra bottle. All this stunting finna come down. You see what I'm saying? This might turn into the purge or the tournament. Oh, he got the resources over there. Let's go jack them. They already doing that now. But yeah, the union and the USMX haven't had a sit down face to face to negotiate anything. One thing the union knows is that over COVID, or ever since COVID, the big businesses have made, like, if I'm not mistaken, y'all have made about 400 billion and y'all don't want to pay these people right. It's crazy. The non-perishables like furniture and all this stuff, they can sit in them containers for a long time, but them perishables like the fruit and all that other stuff, it can't sit in there like that. So you got these two entities that need to have a sit down, the union and the USMX. Then you got the businesses, they on the outside looking in. They like, damn, y'all need to hurry up because we need to sell our stuff to the consumers. It's all a rigged game, man. Society is so crazy. The people at the top greedy. The people at the bottom doing all the work. Now we live in an age where the workers can get replaced by technology and AI. It's diabolical, truly. But I didn't go into super detail on this video. I'm just throwing some content out there. I'm just throwing in my twos and fuse about the game because I really come from a dark part of life. I didn't care about the corporate world at all. I didn't care about corporate America. But I got into it for a little while. I worked at UPS for 3 years. We got a certain a certain raise in wages annually. I was there for 3 years, so I got a few raises. Then I encountered the strike. You know what I'm saying? I lived it. So I know what was going on a little bit. When them boys do finally get a raise after this negotiation, their hours might start getting cut. So it's almost a catch-22. You got inflation lurking. So it's a catch-22 out here. This the part of the entry where we part ways, but you know what to do. Leave me a comment in the comment section because I value you guys' opinion. Have you ever experienced a strike in your line of employment? Are you going to seek out a job sector that can't be replaced by AI, artificial intelligence? Have you already lost your job to artificial intelligence? Let me know something. Hit that notification bell to be notified every time we make an entry over here at Jonathan's Journal on YouTube. Hit that dislike button if you in favor of inflation being replaced by the future, artificial intelligence and technology. Do all that. Hit that dislike button if you in favor of all that. Hit the like button if you like today's content. Hit that share button if you want everybody else to see what's going on with, starving hard workers versus the USMX. I don't mind. Like always, share. Subscribe. It's a call to action. Until next time, peace. Put some of this ism in the algorithm.